everyone and welcome to Soloed Quest. I am Ed and today I'm going to showcase the folded space insert for Flashpoint Fire Rescue. So this insert is not only for the base game, but it's also going to fit quite a few expansions. It will fit the Extreme Danger, it fits the Second Story expansion, which I do also own, the Dangerous Waters, which I unfortunately don't own, but I do own Tragic Events, so I will try to fit that into the insert itself as well. So we're going to put together all of this. This is our insert right here. These are 4 sheets, I believe. Is it 4? Yes, it is. So I'll be putting this all together, okay? And I'll come back with a fully assembled insert, and we're going to, well, take all of the components out of the boxes, and I'll show you exactly how everything fits into the trays of the insert, and then how all of it fits into these boxes. If you know folded space, you know these are very functional inserts. They both accommodate all of the components inside the boxes, and they are also very useful because these are separate trays, so you can take them out of the box and actually use them to organize your play area, which is fantastic. So let's see if they can keep it up in quality with the Flashpoint Fire Rescue game. See you soon! Alright, here we are again, welcome back to the video, and well, the insert is all set. So let me push these aside and let me show you first our little instruction sheet right here, and this is pretty much all of the trays we have for this insert. Now it has 2 levels, and a quick caveat, I didn't mention this at the start. So this insert actually needs both of these boxes, Flashpoint Fire Rescue, and it talks about the Extreme Danger. I don't have any other expansions. I don't know if the boxes are all of the same size. I know there's another one which is Dangerous Waters. I don't know if it has this kind of box or not, but at least Extreme Danger does have, and you need another one of the boxes for the boards, because again this insert, well, it accommodates Second Story as well, but again you do need 2 boxes for the boards because those are big and very thick. Okay, so yeah, you do need to have 2 boxes. All of the game pieces basically will go on one of the boxes, and all of the boards themselves will go on the other one. Okay, so this is for all the player pieces. Again, boards go on a different box. So this is basically divided into 2 levels. We have these 2 big trays right here. Now I haven't done anything, I've just mounted it and I brought it here, so I have no idea how where each thing will go, so we will find out together. Okay, so I'm removing one of the levels right now. Okay, and this will be our bottom level. It has these 2 big trays and these 6 of these trays right here, which seem very clever, at least looking at the instructions. But we will see. It's for the figures, and then these 2 other ones. All right, so now let's basically I'm going to take everything out of the boxes, and I'll start putting the pieces in these trays, and let's see how easy it is to assemble all of this. Well, not to assemble, but to at least organize everything. So our first tray right here would be, so looking at the instructions, again, these are very important. You should always, let me actually zoom it in, you should definitely follow along all of the instructions. So it tells you what to put on each of the trays, 1A, 1B, it tells you exactly what tray 1A and 1B, where they will be placed on while assembling the organizer inside of the box. Okay, and you also have, as you are gluing them, you will also be told which trays you are gluing. Again, if you want instructions for how to assemble the tray itself, I have another video here on the channel where I go through the whole process and I tell you how I assemble these. All right, so I'll leave that link in the description, and you just can go and check out that video. It's detailed of exactly how I mount these, and I still go through that process every single time I put one of these folded space inserts together. Okay, so again, without further ado, let's just start putting some pieces in here. I'll skip to the bit where the pieces are already in here, so that you won't have to go through the whole process. All right, so again, let's get these damage counters for tray 1A. Okay, so you know what? Instead of me cutting and everything, I'll just fast forward all of these parts so that you can see if there's any struggle to place the bits in here or you know, any odd issues with the insert, you'll be able to catch them, okay, if I have any. So I'll just fast forward as I try to pick the pieces and place them here. Now, one thing to note is that my Extreme Danger expansion is actually well, it's brand new. It's the first time I'm looking at it because I've ordered it quite a while ago and I haven't really even done anything to it. So everything is just, okay, so it's in baggies, which is good. So everything is jumbled up in here already. So again, it might take some time to sort these tokens from the expansion because again, I just punched it, threw it all in bags. But yeah, let's start then with the damage counters. Okay, so this is actually, let's just not skip. So see, it was fairly well organized actually, my box here. So I had my little pieces in here in the corner. I have these things from, what was it, Skulltales Kickstarter. I got quite a few of their organizers, which is good. And as you can see, I have the second story expansion as well. I had it in the base box, but there's no way I could fit everything from the Extreme Danger. But as you can see, there's a lot of boards in this game. So this is second story and just base game stuff. Okay, and now you're adding the Extreme Danger boards and the rule book. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. So this is just boards. Okay, so it's very understandable that, well, you kind of need one box just for these. So actually, let me see if they take an entire box here. Yeah, they kind of do. Yep. So that's one box with all of the boards. So as you can see, it's almost flush. Are they the same height, by the way? The base, yeah, the base and the expansion are the same height, yeah. Okay, so boards are done. So that's the easy part. Let me remove this. And we can start sorting out. So damage tokens, I have them below the vehicles. So let's start doing this then. All right, that's done. So these are the damage tokens. I was afraid these would fill the tray completely and it would be hard to remove them, but no, there's quite a few gaps. You can easily remove damage tokens and then place them again. Fantastic. So that's 1A, that's done. Then we have tray 1B, which is going to take the vehicles. All right, so it's these ones. Does the expansion have any vehicles? I don't think it does. Actually, let me... Oh, I thought I had punched these from the expansion, but never mind. It's actually a closed bag. And I don't see any vehicles inside of this. Oh, there's one here. Okay, so this goes here. And that's about it for vehicles. All right, so that was an easy one. So tray 2A will have threat markers. 2A. Threat markers. 2A is the big one. So 2A and 2B are going to be the big trays of the insert, the bigger ones. So these ones. Threat markers. All right. Okay, so I think that's it for threat markers. Again, all fits in here. No problem whatsoever. The other tray is going to take game cards. So all of the cards, again, I didn't, I was forgetting about one of the boxes. So besides having everything in there, I kept my Tragic Events expansion box to actually have my game cards stored in them. Now these are sleeved, okay? So we will see if the tray actually accommodates sleeved cards. Now the tray doesn't mention, the Tragic Events expansion. So I don't know if I will be able to fit those cards in there, okay? So these are all base game. And these are events, okay? So that's from the expansion. And this is also from the expansion. So I'll leave these here for now. and I'll see what I do with them. I don't see them fitting in here, to be honest, in this insert, but I'll see what I can do. All right, so for now, let's leave these here, and let's go to the next tray, which is 3A, which are these ones, 3A and 3B. So game tokens, that's very general. So if you find something to be very general, what you can do is go into Folded Spaces website, all right? They do have a dedicated page for each of their inserts where you can see pictures and you can see what's in each of the trays, all right? So this is going to really help you organize everything. So again, game tokens basically are all of these, all right? These ones right here. So this is the top tray. And again, you have pictures for the bottom layer where you can see what goes where. So all right, so it seems these two are done. Although there's quite a few more tokens that I could fit here probably, but well, at least for now, again, everything fits perfectly. All right, so this is the top layer, and that's done. All right, top layer right here. This is the bottom layer. So let's now fill that in with everything. Oh, so dice were supposed to be in here as well. On one of these, you can easily place it here. There you go, right next to these tokens, which are from the expansion. I don't know what they mean, but again, it fits there, it fits on other ones, you name it. All right, that's the, again, top layer. Let's go to the bottom one. So for no, that's done. Okay, colored bases, 5B, 5A door markers. Okay, so 5A are door markers, that's this one. And then 5B is for colored bases. Okay, so door markers, right? Okay, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of door markers in here. So there we go. All of these. There's a lot of tokens in this game, actually. So the expansion also has a few other door markers that I will also be placing in there. These are from the Extreme Danger. There you go. All right. Oops, I had one more of these in here. Okay. Again, everything fits perfectly. And then colored bases, again, also from the expansion. There we go. So this is a very big box just to have colored bases. So if you want to, what you can do here, possibly, the expansion also brings one of these dice. I guess you can just place it in here as well. I'll probably do that and just have all the dice in here with colored bases. Okay, done. There you go. What else? So that's easy, that is done. So now we have okay, so these ones are for game tokens as well, for A and for B game tokens. So which game tokens? Again, I'm going to refer to their image right here, and there we go. That's the game tokens they have on the bottom tray. So I'm going to replicate that. All right, game tokens done. So these do fill up these slots pretty well. Okay, so both of these ones. Now let's go into the other spots. All right, again, everything fits in here. I thought this wasn't going to fit, but it does. It fits pretty well. All of our survivors in here. So again, we're not left with too many tokens. Actually, they placed the dice in here. Okay, so we can just do this. So even though we do have quite a bit of wiggle room for all of the tokens, I don't see that happening for the remaining cards, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. So that's filled. This is gone. All right, that's it. Now we're left with these 6. So this is for all of our firefighters. Although I do have these ones missing. I'm trying to see where they placed them. No idea. I don't know what these are for, but I mean, you can just place them whatever. You can place them here with the vehicles, or here, or actually here. Although this does seem like, I'll place them here. All right, there we go. Okay, firefighters. So the insert has a cool thing, which is these trays right here for all of the figures. It has this little crack right here, as you can see, and this is so that you can slot in your base. Let me zoom in because this is not focusing at all. So you can slot in the base of your firefighter into this little crack, okay, and it's going to basically hold him better in place. So that's a neat little idea right there. Okay, so let's see how many we can fit. Actually, I was zooming in, sorry, apologies for that. So that's all of the firefighters in here. So I was saying that I did an order for the rescue dog, and I think there's another firefighter with him. There is no spare room here for the dog. Now, there's a few options here. I don't need 6 or 5 of these regular firefighters. I can just remove 1, no, 6, yeah, there are 6 of them. So I could remove like 2 of them, and just go with and just say here with three regular colors. Maybe even place them here with the plastic stands, because again, there's a lot of room in this tray, which is not that needed. All right, so that's basically everything. So all of the tokens are right in here. Okay, so I can now just pick up one of the boxes. This one is for the expansion, but they are of the same height, exactly the same height. They're exactly the same. So let's just stick this in here, okay, and see how everything goes. So these go here, sure, why not, and these go here. So that's one level done. So not much of a wiggle room, okay, so things kind of keep in place. Again, remember, you can always take out these trays and just use them in your play area. Just have everything organized in that hand, and it's going to be easier to put it back in as well. And then the bigger trays. There we go. You can just fit all of this here. Basically the bottom layer supports the upper one. So everything will be neatly supported. It's not going to tip over and just send your tokens flying everywhere. Okay, so that's it. This is the folded space insert for Flashpoint. Again, you need both boxes because boards are going on the other one. It would be pretty much impossible to fit everything in here. Now, something that I will now try but I think with very little success would be to see if I could fit cards in here in this tray. No, not really. So basically I have to figure out a way to have my cards maybe go here. They don't really fit in here either. So if you do have tragic events, wait a little bit, because I'm trying to find a way to fit it into this this combo right here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have good news and bad news. So good news, the insert is fantastic if you don't count the Tragic Events expansion, which is the one that's it's pretty much essential to the game. It's the one that adds a deck of cards, so fire and event decks. It's a new mechanism that replaces the hotspot mechanic, the rolling of the dice for the fire. It is quite an essential expansion, and it's pretty much regarded as that. So unfortunately it doesn't fit nicely into the insert, but it does fit. So this is again the insert here. I have it right here with the base box, and as you can see, I basically placed all of the instructions, all of the books for all of the expansions right here on top of the components, so that they don't stumble if I happen to flip the box. Okay, so that fits fantastically. There is absolutely no box, no lid coming up here. You can see no height on the lid. It just closes flush. Fantastic. Then we have the expansion one with the boards. Now there's quite a bit of room here at the top because I don't have the instruction manuals here on this box. So you can actually just divide these decks and place them right here like this. So that's what I did. Okay, so these are all the decks, and again, they are sleeved, but these are Mayday sleeves, not the premium ones, the cheaper ones. And if you don't sleeve them, you can probably just place the fire deck in just one pile, okay, and maybe two piles for the events. But again, it's pretty much the same. You just have to split these into smaller piles, and there's room here to place the cards, okay? So they will be going around here, just moving and jumbling, but you can just pick it up when you go and play. So it is not ideal, but again, you can do it. Maybe you can do some sort of little insert yourself, or maybe just some dividers here to keep everything in place with a little bit of foam core. Actually, the remaining the foam core, what remains, the leftovers from this insert, maybe you can even set something up with that. I can see that happening. So again, like I said, it accommodates everything pretty well, with the exception of the tragic events. Exactly, the tragic events expansion. Now again, like I said, there's also no room for other firefighter figures, but that one I can see it be easily fixed. There's other room in here in the insert to place some other figures, especially if we're talking about the rescue dog, and I think there's another fighter with him. So again, this was the insert from Folded Space. The organization is fantastic, and again, it's going to be very, very handy in all of your games. It's just a shame that it does not fit the tragic events, because that is the essential expansion, in my opinion, for Flashpoint. But that's something that I might talk about later on if we do get a playthrough and a review of the game here on the channel. But well, at least for now, I hope this was useful for you if you are planning on getting this insert. So that's how everything goes. Again, if you don't have the tragic events, fantastic, you're all set. This does accommodate pretty much everything else, even the Dangerous Waters expansion, okay, which I don't have it, so I don't know the size of it, if it's too large or not. But yeah, it's just those decks of cards from the tragic events that don't fit as nicely, but they do fit. They are in here in this box with the boards. All right, so that's it. In summary, fantastic. Just another great insert from Folded Space. I love these, as you might have guessed. I have them quite a few. I use them a lot, and yeah, I'm a fan, even though, again, here, it's probably the most disappointing one because it doesn't fit my preferred expansion, but that maybe is something that will be worked on in the future. Let's hope so. So again, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of Folded Space products here on Soloed Quest or other soloable content. There will be plenty to see in the future. So until then, everyone, stay safe. Bye bye.